Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have a quick update to share with you about Alex Jones, the conspiracy theorist, the founder of InfoWars, heinous person all around. On Friday of last week, a judge ruled that Alex Jones should sell his personal assets to pay the $1.4 billion defamation judgment against him that was brought by the families and the survivors of Sandy Hook and the mass shooting. So I had shared with you recently that Jones wanted to sell off the business, that he went to the judge and said, just liquidate the business, get it over with, take it, I'll pay them off. And so this is kind of a turn of events. Axios is reporting that his personal assets are valued around $9 million, but the New York Times said that court filings show his assets, his personal assets, are valued at less than $5 million. So don't know which one is right, but he has already attempted apparently to sell a ranch that he has. It's pretty large. Again, one news outlet said that he's already sold it. Another one said he's trying to sell it. So he's trying to sell his gun collection. He has a cryogenic chamber, apparently. He has other belongings he's trying to sell. Now, Jones' attorney, which I would assume she knows really what's going on, said, no, he has sold that 127-acre ranch. It's in Kingsbury, Texas, and it's apparently valued at $2.8 million. So that money will immediately be turned over. Remember, though, there's court fees, there's attorney's fees. So, and there are a lot of plaintiffs in this case. So it's not like they're all walking away, with tons of money. And that's not the point anyway. The point is to make it hurt for Alex Jones, to be honest, so that he doesn't pull this crap again and hurt more people. So again, his attorney says that ranch has been sold. The attorneys also said on Friday that his InfoWars show has brought in record sales recently, that apparently he's making $1 million a week off of the sale of all kinds of crap that he pushes on his audience. They said that it's up 40%. So, of course, that's because he had a full-on meltdown, as I shared with you guys. He was crying and, just went ballistic and said, everything's over and blah, blah, blah. And now, apparently, he's urging his audience to go buy his diet supplements from his father instead of him. So the attorneys for the Connecticut parents group, or I should say the Connecticut lawsuit, it's all the same people, I believe, but just he was sued in Connecticut and in Texas. The Connecticut attorneys said in their statement to the court, this just proves he can't be trusted. He's not going to work in good faith to pay the victims, the people that he's harmed, because, here he is now trying to shirk his responsibility, getting people to go buy from his father instead. And of course, his father's going to hand that money over to him. So one of my questions was answered in this new reporting, which was, could he just go start a new company if you shut down InfoWars and just make money that he doesn't have to give to them? Apparently, no. So they know that that's a real possibility, that he'll just go, okay, I'll shut down InfoWars, I'll start a different show under a different name. Well, apparently he cannot just do that and walk away from this obligation. They can still go after him for those earnings as well, because the court had decided earlier on, these families, these victims can go after him for the rest of his life for what he owes. And they should. They absolutely should. And then the New York Times said that, quote, the judge struggled to compose himself at one point, declaring, quote, there are no words to describe the impact on the families of Mr. Jones' years of defamatory lies about them. And he said that he regretted having to issue his ruling over Father's Day weekend, the beginning of Father's Day weekend, but he said, here we are. So there you have it. Now, one weird thing is he is expected, they said, to be able to keep his home in Austin, Texas. Why, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He can play all kinds of games. He can divert income to his father, to other people in his family. So, yeah, they will have to go after him for the rest of his life, but they absolutely should. And I don't know if you guys were on Twitter over the weekend, but Marjorie Trader Green was having a full-on meltdown herself over this whole thing with Alex Jones, which is just absurd. I mean, she's a mother and she's going to bat for this disgusting, vile person who tormented these families after they had gone through the worst, most unimaginable pain of their lives. She had the nerve on Twitter to say that Alex Jones has gone to hell and back. So I responded to that, as you would imagine, and I said, no. Going to hell and back is having a psycho murder your child, then having another psycho lie about that to his audience and sick another massive amount of psychos on those same people who just lost their children and make their lives hell and threaten them and just harass the crap out of them and say the most like heartbreaking, disgusting, like just inhumane things about their children. Really. So, yeah, no. Alex Jones, as I said to her, is not a victim. He is the perpetrator. He is the one who should be paying here. And good. I'm glad he's crying. Honestly. He has entered the find out phase. And it's about freaking time. So, whatever they do to him for however long, I have no empathy. I have no sympathy, no empathy for Alex Jones. He made his bed. These people asked for nothing. You know, they didn't do anything. They literally didn't do anything. They just lost their children. And he turned their lives even more upside down at the worst time in their lives. And they asked him to stop. That is the biggest takeaway. Is they asked him, they presented evidence to him. Other people tried to tell him that he was wrong, and he persisted like a freaking bully, like the bully that he is. So guess what? Now the bully's getting punched in the mouth. Am I supposed to feel bad for him? Because I don't. Don't care. All right. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. If I hear any more, I will let you know. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.